Ba, 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 ba. All right. First of all, hello Oma. Second of all, Rice is already here. Greetings, ladies and lads, and welcome to the fourth stream of our Advent Calendar. I took the weekend off to celebrate 2 birthdays and, of course, St. Nicholas Day with my family. And now I'm thankfully back in action. Yeah, Rice is asking, hey man, hope you're alright and hope the missus is doing okay. The missus? Not quite, but she is doing alright. Thanks for asking. Alright, let's move on to the painting stream. Today is going to be a bit different than usual. Simply due to the fact that I am actually feeling quite beat. It was a very celebratory weekend with lots of alcohol, lots of feasting, lots of walking around the Christmas market. So I'm feeling rather beat. I'm actually just... we've actually just been back for like a couple of hours. Trick the Clown saying, well, he's not too pleased. But what we are doing today, except of painting this nice Hellblaster that was in my girlfriend's Advent Calendar on the 4th of December, we are actually doing something a little bit different, but not too far off. By the way, I'm currently, again, onto the last steps. Oh, hello there, says Lunas. Hey, great to see you guys. I'm currently thinking of maybe doing something like this for the Industra, the Celestial Spear model. Maybe something like, you know, cutting off the flags and doing like this behind her as well, you know? So getting even more action going on here. Not quite sure. Heinrich did actually raise a very good point in that, you know, I always want to stick as true to the pre-owner's vision as possible, which for this model might possibly mean that we should do her as a Nurgle miniature after all. After all, this is a quite chaos-aligned miniature. So, you know, we basically have these two viewpoints contradicting one another, because I think I shouldn't do her a Nurgle miniature, as a Nurgle miniature, because that to me always seems to be the easiest route, you know, buy a fucked up miniature and then make it Nurgle. On the other hand, he did raise a valid point that that's probably the closest to what the pre-owner envisioned. So, you know, I'm not 100% sure on that. Alright, the rest of you also seem rather exhausted. Tricky is exhausted, Rice is exhausted, can't wait for the holidays. Also, my good sire, where are you? Where's the disco? The disco? Oh, yeah. I always feel pretty bad asking because I really don't want to be nagging asshole. No, you're not. You are very valid in your concerns. The Discord has been ready for like 4 days now. I just haven't gotten around to, you know, make a nice, proper community post for it. That'll be my mission right after this stream. So right after this stream, I want to cook up 2 nice sketches to post the information with. So yeah, so if it's not this evening, it will be tomorrow. I know I've said this loads of time, but the Discord is actually ready. It's just not, you know, aesthetically, I can't currently display the invite in a, to me, aesthetically pleasing way. And, you know, that's the only reason you're not on it right now. I'm very sorry. Inquisitor, by the way, as he is in the chat right now, is doing one hell of a job. Let me actually do the face cam for a second. He is actually doing one hell of a job. He's done the entire Discord from scratch. Everything was pretty much set up as he gave me the stream, as he gave me the Discord server. And after that, he's put even more work in to complete the whole thing. I think it's a bit much, just on a very personal note, because I think for that small of a community, the infrastructure he's laid down might actually be a little bit overkill. But I guess we'll just wait and see, you know, better have than not have. And if some channels appear to be just dead weight, we can cut them, you know, anyways, right? But yeah, I'm not even done yet. I think you can pump the brakes a little bit, man. Thank you very, very much. Ilunas is struggling with the deadliest of Nurgle's gifts right now. Shit, the deadliest? Oh no. Men's flu, or what are you, what did you contract? Into what heretical abomination did I walk into? Well, I'm not quite sure if it will be heretical. Whoops. If it will be heretical after all. Because, again, I'm not sure if I want to keep her a Stormcast Eternal after all. Oh, Ilunas has got the common cold? Yeah, okay. Well, that is rather bad, ain't it? I might have contracted something similar. Might have, not quite sure. Again, not quite sure if I'm just as beat from all of the stuff I did over the weekend, or if I unfortunately did contract something as well. We'll see. Anyways, today we'll actually not paint something, as I tried to put it in the thumbnail as well. Today we are going to build not one, but two Space Marines that were in the Advent Calendar that my girlfriend so lovingly prepared for me. Yeah, I was thinking of, you know, painting this nice Hellblaster today, but I thought, you know what, I'm feeling rather beat, I'm a little bit exhausted, why not take the time to build two of the Space Marine that came into the Advent Calendar that I couldn't build over the weekend, build them now, and then tomorrow we'll paint all three of those Space Marines. I think that's a great deal. I think that's a good deal. You know? The art of the deal coming out. You know, brink of the art of the deal. Coming out next year. Your guide to making the most incredible deals in the world. And yeah. Whoops, shows banking details and address. Yeah, right. Wouldn't be the first time, heh. Ooh, we're building something. Yes. Did the chat get any say? Do we, the chat, get any say in what we're building? Or what? What do you mean? Not gonna lie, Jan painting all three sounds a bit ambitious. Yeah, it'll be a little bit of a longer stream, but, you know, why not, right? Or maybe split them in two, so I'm not quite sure yet. But there will definitely be a lot of painting, because I do need to catch up on some stuff, right? And there's a lot of stuff that I need to do. No chat has no rights. Well, surprisingly, in terms of the Discord server, you know, Inquisitor did, again, a very incredible job keeping everything very in-universe, everything, you know, every channel name and the description and the roles and everything very immersive. The only thing that I'm currently just debating right now with mostly myself is if the theming of the Discord server should be more fantastic, so more like, you know, Empire of Man kind of style, or if it should be more 40k, so more Imperium of Man kind of deal, you know? By the way, did I connect to Twitch successfully? Yes, okay, I did. That's currently the, you know, what's going on in my head. What I'm still debating, if it should be fantasy or 40k themed. I always kind of associated 40k more with a Discord server like that. Simply because, you know, Discord is just such a dark website, and I thought it would be fitting. Though I'm not quite sure, and I think that will be actually something that you as the Discord members will be able to vote on, because I would like to have your opinion on that. Yep. I was gonna ask if you would be interested in doing something for me, but if you're this being, I think I'm gonna hold off on a while. Oh. What do you mean? I should do something for you? There's always more room I can make, always more time I can take. That is no problem at all. Yeah, I was like, nice work, but can you make it 40k? Like, it's the painted red meme. Yeah. Well, I would have done that part myself, of course, but I was just so surprised to see it fantasy themed. After all, again, you're the Inquisitor. I think I just always thought you would do it more of in a more 40k-ish style than a fantasy style. But, you know, I'm not bothered either way. The functionality of the Discord server is great, you know, all of the bots you already included, stuff like that. Very, very cool. There will also be some... I think that it'll be a very chaotic first week. Simply because of... again, I want the Discord server to be basically tailored to your needs as the community. So what information do you want? What channels do you want? You know, a little bit like that. So there probably will be some changes over the week. Give me all your feedback that you can spare. And then we'll see what we can do with it. But yeah. For example, there is a very nice channel called Royal Announcements. And now there's also a second channel called, I think, Lecture Library or something, like Lecture Theater, containing a bot that basically pings you, pings you, right? Every time I upload another video, including shorts. And the reason I don't have, like, that is very cool, because YouTube notifications don't always notify you when I upload a long form video or a channel, as we've seen with Inquisitor himself. But at the same time, I'm not quite sure if you guys should get a notification with each and every short that I upload. Because, you know, there is a reason why I don't tick that box, because I always thought getting so many notifications a day from a single YouTube channel can be quite overwhelming and quite fatiguing. So that's the main reason why I didn't do that on YouTube. No, it's fun. I have fun doing that stuff. It's just funny. Alright, okay. Fantasy also has Inquisitors. But aren't there, like, witch hunters? So, you know, it's... Again, it's the same job description, but of a different flavor. But yeah, you are technically correct. Is there a music and a YouTube viewing bot? No, of course not. A YouTube viewing bot? No. But it is, again, incredible, the infrastructure that Inquisitor has laid out. Very, very cool. I'm just thinking again, like, he and Hightower actually are much more avid Discord users than I am. And so are used to far bigger servers housing hundreds and thousands of members. Whereas this Discord channel, you know, I'll be very surprised if we break 100 users quickly. Like in any reasonable amount of time. So yeah, again, I'm just happy to see where it goes. And that's why I think that maybe it's a little bit overkill. Just a little bit. Notifications can be optional through roles. I generally don't do... Illunas! Holy shit! Dropping 20 Czech crowns. Czech crowns, right? How do I get on your Discord? Well, not only are you very, very generous with your super chats, thank you very much. You are also already, you know, insanely generous in being a channel member. So you, out of all people, should have the right to be on the Discord server, as it is one of my advertising pitches. But I will share the invite link to the Discord channel in the community section of the YouTube channel, and of course we'll pin it in the in the, like, it will be the first chat message pinned on the next stream as well. And I think I'll also include it in the description of any further YouTube videos in perpetuity moving on. And by the way, thank you very, very much for the super chat. That's incredibly generous. Hot damn. That being said, if I'm done, what's it called again? Scraping the mold lines of these guys, I think I'll just take the invite link as it is right now and just pin it in this stream, so the people watching the stream right now can already get onto the Discord server. No reason to gatekeep it any longer. But I'll also make a formal invite in the community section. Can't wait. And Inquisitor even put in more, like, rules for channel members. That's really crazy. I really need to, I really need to even look, like, even just trying to comprehend all the work that Inquisitor laid down for us is insane. Like, he did so much. It's actually crazy. Okay. What else? We have torso, backpack, legs, greaves, 2 pauldrons. Do we have cooler pauldrons than that? Yes, we kinda do. I actually would like to have this nameplate one. Oh no, hang on. I'll keep the nameplate one for the sergeant. Yes, of course. We'll do it the Blood Angel style with the names of the you know, heroes engraved on their pauldrons. By the way, I finished off from Ankh, if you wanna see. Oh yeah, the miniature. Yes. Hang on. Please use the link in the link channel. It's a permanent link, so it's not like a 56-day limit links. It helps having the invite log clean. Perfect. Actually, what I'll do right now is give you the thing, because Illunas, do you have Discord? Because there is a channel called Stream Parade, specifically made for everybody who wants to show me something during a live stream. So you can put the video and maybe like a comment right in there. As soon as I join, I'll get into my part of our deal done and send all my basilisks details. Oh yeah, sure. That you can do in the lore library. So should I just go over the channel as like during the stream? Why not, right? Okay, hang on. Warpgate. Perma Discord invite. Link, copy link. Alright, we're doing it. We're doing it live, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Can I pin that message? Message pinned. Yes. Should I leave it like that? Yeah, okay. Bryce saying yay? Hell yeah. Alright guys, there you have it. The link to the Discord channel is now ready. Inquisitor is already happy to welcome you. And I'm very intrigued to see, you know, who will join, who will be the first to join. Not like it's a competition or something. And again, but it is. But it is. And yeah, of course, I will post another link in the Tongate. I will post another link in the community section, or rather, the same link another time in the community section. Alrighty. So I'm thinking this guy should have another normal bolter. I think we have like, because the other Marine had one with an underbarrel grenade launcher, I'm thinking we give this guy Maybe a bolter with a sniper round. You know, have a... Oh, sorry, didn't switch the cameras. So we have... Where do we have it? Here we have it. Because it's very funny how these things are done. Oh shit, first one is already here. Let's go. Okay, we have the choice between an auto bolter, like this, one of my favorite weapons to use in the... in which channel should I post images? Well, if you want me to have a look at them right now during the live stream, you should post them in under the town square. No, sorry, under parade grounds, in the stream parade. The stream parade is where you should put those images. Alright. Again, we can have the auto bolter, which again is one of my favorite default weapons in Space Marine 2, or we can have the bolt rifle, I think it's called, with the larger sniper visor. And I think for me, for this guy, that would be very cool, because it also, like, this guy also has on his pauldron like a single bolt round. I guess just a trophy or marking or something. And I think that's rather cool. So we make this guy the sniper. The sniper. Oh yeah. Okay, that also means we need to scrape, of course. The mold lines off of here. The stream parade is where you need to put your picture. By the way, there is a good chance that there will be some, like, not purging happening, but that I will be a bit draconian in the way that I handle the Discord channel. You know, maybe moving your pics or your posts from one channel to the other, you know, in case there's been a mistake on which to post where and stuff. Don't take that personal, I just want to have everything orderly, as is my German nature. And, yeah. And, as somebody who gets lost rather easily on Discord server, I can understand how stuff like that happens. And I just like to have everything under control, basically. There we have it. Whoops, sorry. Yana can change the nobility role to have channel members, nobility, and mods like generals. The nobility... Oh, by the way, Rice is also here. Let's go. Alright, and we've got a picture in the stream parade. Es herrscht Ordnung im Gehöft. Hell yeah. That should be the auto message when one of your when one of the pictures gets moved or a post gets moved or something. Sorry. No, this thing is a bit... Okay, is this up? Bingo. I'll have a look in a second. I think I'll just grade the other stuff as is proper. And by the way, Rice, if you want to post your Basilisk lore, there is in the parade and workshop thingy, there is the channel lore library all the way at the bottom. And there you can post a single photo of what you associate your lore with. Can be self-made, can be downloaded. I don't really, you know, it's not like that's against the rules or something. And then you can post all of the lore to that event or your homebrew chapter, for example, under there. But if you have, for example, 50 concept arts, like, I'm sorry, that you can't post there. That you can post in, like, images or something like that. Maybe you can post 4 images? I don't know where I set the limit. So far, it's 1, though, I think. I don't have any permissions yet. do not have the permission to post in the lore library? That might be my fuck up then. Hang on. Everyone is allowed to... Oh, sorry, that's my bad. I misclicked there. Now you should be able to post there. Sorry. That lore channel you meant is locked off to me? Yeah, sorry, that was my bad. I put in some overtime to look through all of the things on the Discord server, and I might have done some weird stuff because, you know, of my tired eyes. Whoops! Okay, now it should be good. Bingo, there we go. Oops, again, wrong button. Okay. So just one photo? Where can I post all of my photos? So you can post, I think, up to, like, you should, right? It's a matter of should, not can. You should post one photo, 4 photos, up to 4 photos that you associate with the bit of lore you want to tell, and then the lore under it. Or like in a thread linked to the photo. I'm not quite sure how all of this works. I'm not using Discord that professionally, if you want to know the truth. And the rest of your photos you should be able to post in maybe art and drawing or coloring workshop, depending on if it's miniatures or like drawn art. There you have to basically juggle it a little bit yourself. But yeah, the rest of the photos you can post in either one of those 2 channels. Why is the cable being so annoying? Okay, there we go. Es herrscht Ordnung im Gehöft. Where's my bolter? There it is. Alright. Let's go. Jan, what color for the nobility? I think... Nobility. I think the gold was rather nice that you put on there. Have you tried to make an aggressively German Space Marine chapter? I wanted to make an aggressively German Knight chapter once, the Knights Teutonicus. Never got around the initial concept art, but I do have some Knights in stock, and I do wanna do something along those lines in the future, surely, yeah. Can I link the Google Doc link, or should I copy-paste the content? Copy-paste is fine, yeah, I think so too. A little bit easier. Again, do you see what I mean? That the first week may be a bit chaotic? Because I'm not personally as proficient in Discord and all of its intrinsic capabilities. And that's why I'm very glad to have Inquisitor and, for example, like Hightower on my side as well. To keep everything orderly. Okay. Go to dark, everyone, says Spencer Kitsune. Hey man, how are you doing? Don't worry, I'm here to do the administrative stuff. Thank you very much. As soon as I can make money with this whole thing, I'll be sure to reimburse you for your efforts. It's really highly appreciated, man. Will the knights have funny brown lederhosen? Oh, that would be fun, right? Maybe if I get to, if I level up my modeling skills, maybe, yeah. That's actually such a good idea. Okay, for the sniper, though, I want to give him this scarred face. Hang on. Zoom in a little more. For the sniper, I think the scarred face would be rather wrong. Maybe if we were to go like, okay, this guy once got wounded in close quarters combat, so now he says, nah, I'd rather take the ranged doctrine. But otherwise we just have 2 regular Primaris helmets. Those are quite nice. But cheating a little bit, we also have 2 more head options for, you know, without helmets. So maybe this guy with the eye augment might be cool for that as well. Like if he can even like zoom in even closer than the scope already allows. That would be kind of fun. I think that's kind of cool. He put his eye directly on the scope. Yeah, yeah, right. My god. Something rings in the back of my head that I personally have done a similar mistake like that in real life, like putting my eye all the way up against the scope. Though I think that was just with a like not a Nerf rifle but an airsoft gun or something, so the recoil was not as bad, you know. I'm not half blind now. Alright. Didn't account for the recoil? Yeah, pretty much, right? The thumbnail on your Taurox video shows a Taurox Prime and not a Warden. Oh, really? Shit. But don't I have... No, right, I don't have a Taurox Prime. It is a Taurox Warden. Yeah, actually, you're right. I should probably change that to a proper photo of the guy. By the way, speaking about photos, the first Space Marine is now fully entgrated. We're already half an hour in. So now it's time to look at the stream parade. Right. Oh, so much stuff. Hey, lecture theater, bingo, that's cool. Stream parade, there we go. Can I just... Yes, I can just jump through them without the fear of doxing myself. Hell yeah. Ain't that great? That's fucking great in my book. Hang on, let me... I'd like to transform you. Flip horizontal. Yeah. Let me put it all the way over here. And then over here. Then do this. And then do this. Looks a little bit different than usual, don't it? Doesn't it? Alright. That has to be enough. This may take a while with my stuff. Man, you have all the time in the world. Like, after taking so much time myself with everything, that's okay. One personal question. Did you know that Jan is the official Czech version of Hans? Really? Oh. I kind of, you know, I didn't know it officially, but I did know, what was this one Czech general's name? Like, Jan something something, and Jan Hus, wasn't he Czech as well? There are definitely a lot of Jans over there, so I think I kinda assumed that. Same thing up north though as well. Anyways, look at this. Ooh. You've been really cooking with this paint job. Very nice. I can make out so much more than last time. Nice, that thing in the back. Nice horn as well. Wow. Sweet. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I've... Oh wow, okay, it's a lot more dynamic. Oh, okay. But yeah, it's a lot more dynamic than I originally saw. Very nice. Very cool miniature and very cleanly painted as well. Oh yeah. Very nice. My stream in the background, so surreal to see this. But yeah, very nice. One of my friends' names is Jan. Yeah. I have like 5 people, including my brothers, it's like 10. People who I know who are called Jan, right? Very cool. Very nice. Very well done. Illunas, great job for being the first person to put it in the stream parade. And a great paint job as well you put on there. A very worthy you know, a very worthy post. Alright, interesting, intriguing. Alright, I'll be intrigued to see how this all goes. I hope it goes very well. I hope for the best. I'm optimistic. The thing is, I once had a Discord channel previously for my LARP group, and that one turned into a barren wasteland in a matter of weeks. So I hope this will not happen to this one as well. What do we need? What else do we need? There's some mold lines here as well that need some a stream that's very all over the place today. I hope you guys are fine with that. It's like one of those streams that I had a couple of weeks ago, which I retroactively called the through line got lost in the plot, with a lot of with a very wacky thumbnail as well. Again, be sure to let your criticism and other feedback be known in the criticism channel for now. Please direct it at me in the terms of how this Discord channel is run and set up. Any wishes, any words of caution, whatever you think might be necessary, please put them in there. Alright, time to build this Marine. I think this is a tactical Primaris Marine. So a regular intercessor, I guess. Intercessor, that's what they're called, right? There we go. Boop, 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 boop. Now we can very, very quickly assemble this guy. Whoops. Alright, I see. I need to, for the stream, I guess I need to mute the notification sound of Discord on my PC. Otherwise, you guys might be a little bit confused to where these sounds are coming from. Ba 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 ba. Ba ba da ba ba. There we go. Nice. Inquisitor says, the Discord mainly makes communication easier and allows better sharing. I don't know if we get above 10 members, but at least it makes it easier for the ones there. That's true, that's true, that's for sure, yeah. And I mean, that is also, you know, the main purpose as well. This guy down here. The base, very, very nice. Let this guy dry for a second. But nothing more, just 1 second. By the way, you have also one secret silent viewer in the form of my girlfriend. Oh yeah, really? Oh. Is she watching over you via your account? Are you watching together right now? If so, I hope... oh, by the way, whoops. Camera's all the way over there. Sorry. By the way, Illuna's girlfriend. I hope this fits your imagination of an evening well spent, watching a random German guy very shoddily build some grey plastic soldiers while mumbling about a Discord server that your boyfriend is now part in. So, yep. Again, very romantic, wouldn't know how to spend the evening better myself. But yeah, I hope you see that. You see it like that as well. Okay. What do we have here? We have this very, very cool arm, which is not part of the sergeant's kit, intriguingly. By the way, I can also put on the greaves right now. Ain't that interesting? Okay. That greave belongs over there. It really speaks to the ease of build, I guess, of a Primaris Intercessor, that you really don't need any knowledge about which part goes exactly where to build them. However, I am aware that it definitely does help that all of the parts are already properly cut out. And I have 11 years of building experience on my back when it comes to Warhammer figurines, so, you know. I see you have a promise ring, Jan. Oh! Yes. I got him in Ireland, from Thomas Dillon himself. And as you can see, the heart is pointing inwards for those of you who are well versed in Irish law, Irish folklore. You know what that means. Added a category for channel members with one exclusive chat. We'll see if that will be necessary, but thank you very much. I think it is cool. Don't get me wrong. There we go. Ooh, it's Sunday surprise. Good evening. Oh, hi Vash. Yes. Today we're not painting though, we're only building. So that hopefully tomorrow we can at least paint 2 Space Marines instead of 1, maybe even 3. But we'll, as they say, we'll burn that bridge when it comes to it. Okay. Hang on a second. With such... Oh, Greg Johnson came to the server. Alright. With so many Marines featured in the Advent Calendar that my girlfriend made for me, of course, there are a lot of spare bits. So we can actually pick and choose. I want to see if there's like an arm that would be better suited for this guy. Maybe like... Ooh, so there's a bolt pistol, but that he's holding that with his left hand. Basically what I want to have is an arm that would make for a nice right hand, as I already have this, you know, 2-finger pointing arm. I also have this bolt pistol, which is very nice. But yeah, this is also a left arm, another sword. Right, that's some of the basics started. Yeah. Alright, are you done posting your lore? Goddamn. Ooh, there's an arm for the second side. However, I think like a finger doing this, like a hand doing this pose, and an arm, this is more that a sergeant would have for a kit, right? We could also give him a random Hellblaster gun, that would also be fine. Just make him one more Hellblaster. So this arm, nah, not really. Yeah, the only right arm that I have is for a sword. I think that's not... Or rather, the only left arm, nah? That's a right arm. The only left arm that I have is with a sword. So I guess you can't really do that, can we? That's not proper. For a miniature, that's not a sergeant. I did speculate of the guy being a sergeant, but my girlfriend had a sly look in her eyes and told me, no, you will know the sergeant when you see him. Ooh, Vash also joined the server. Bingo, nice. Is the Discord new? I have joined the party. Oh yeah, thank you very much. The Discord is as new as it comes. You could have joined probably 3 days earlier if I would have been a bit more organized, but that is a tale for another time. Alright. Promise ring and cool and all, but where's the engagement ring? By the way, I'm not paid by your significant other to say this. Oh no, you're not? She's currently munching chips on the bed and wearing a devilish smile. Proving your lies. Like, betraying your lies, rather. But yeah. Now, the promise ring is actually a very cute story. I got it in Ireland back when I was single as a souvenir from Galway, because I really liked the story and the folklore tale attached to this design of ring. And it basically said, you know, if you wear this ring, which is very common in Ireland, and the heart is pointing outward, that's a sign that you're still free, you know, you're still single. And I was like, okay, you know, maybe if I wear this ring, I don't know, maybe my luck will improve somehow, the people will know that I'm single, whatever. And I told that story to my now girlfriend, who would later become my girlfriend. And she liked that story very much as well. And yeah, skipping a bit ahead, I was basically very unsure if I would even be ready for a relationship. And when I realized that I was, and I realized how great the person that now, you know, is my girlfriend is, the first thing that I did was, I think the thought washed over me that I would really like to be her boyfriend, washed over me while I was cleaning the garage of all things. And the first thing I did was turn the ring around, and when I met her, the heart was pointing inward, and I declared my love for her. And it has been pointing inward ever since. And that is very badly explained, the story of this promise ring. Okay, I lost my promise ring and I'm still extremely upset about it. Oh no! Ah, rice. Dang, that's one of my worst fears. Unlucky. Can we get an F in the chat for rice? Man, that's... No, but for real, that's sad. So, I'm sorry to hear that. Time for you to get another ring as well then, huh? There we go. FF. Oh wow, holy shit. This is the first time I'm asking for something to be typed in chat and actually people typing it. Alright, okay. A day full of great surprises. Very cool of you guys. Okay. Very unfortunate for Vash who has probably... I'm guessing you're probably not at work right now, right? And now the stream that you're able to catch is not painting, but rather building. I hope I can entertain you well still. By the way, Ilunas, you haven't told me if your girlfriend is actually, how much she's enjoying the stream. And if, to quote myself, this is her definition of a romantic evening well spent. Sunday evening, nonetheless. Alright. My girlfriend has cut out these miniatures rather well. I'm very proud of her. Especially considering that she didn't have the right tools as well. she cut out most of these this stuff with a cutter knife like this, right? So yeah, hobby knife. Crazy to think. Should I keep this arm? Because I kind of want to give it to the miniature that it came with, right? But at the same time, I don't have anything else for the left arm. Rather unfortunate. Yeah. There's some stuff laying in the way. Hey! Glad that you... I'm very glad to see that you guys are really enjoying the Discord channel. I hope the hype won't blow over too quickly. I think I'll have a look later at what you guys are all posting. Except for the guys... Oh, okay, there's more on Stream Parade as well. Still waiting for my potatoes to cook. Jeez. Oh, funny thing to you say that. I just cooked up some potatoes as well. I was very glad to be able to leave home, you know, my parents' house with some home-cooked meal, with the leftovers of a home-cooked meal my mom made. And, you know, to stretch it, for it to stretch a little further, we cooked up some potatoes as well to go along with it. Okay, this guy though, this guy can have the auto bolt, I think. Yeah, okay. Let's just make this guy a random... Not a random Primaris, of course. He will be my 4th? My 5th, maybe my 6th Primaris. Wow, okay, this Advent Calendar painting is kinda crazy. I'm painting so many guys. In total. And then... yeah. He's my first guy with an auto bolter. Or rather, an auto bolter. We'll give this guy a regular Primaris helmet, I think. No reason to overcook him, right? No? Ooh, I do have... Ooh... I could give him a BLADEGUARD Veteran helmet, of course. That I would be able to do as well. I think like this style of helmet for a guy who has a big gun, like a big auto shooter, goes kinda hard. On the other hand though, hang on, do I have one more of these helmets? Because I know that there, like I have a feeling that there will probably be another BLADEGUARD Veteran coming sometime later Ooh. No. And I want to have those guys helmeted. Okay. Eluna said she's quite vocal when I'm watching something she doesn't enjoy. She even occasionally stands up from her MMORPG to see what's happening on screen. Really? Wow. Okay. Very cool. What MMORPG is she playing? Guild Wars 2? That might have come out a little bit sarcastically, but I'm genuinely interested. Because I'm always looking for a great MMORPG. Played World of Warcraft for like a couple of months. Always tried to get into that game, but I was too late for the hype. And now it's just a mess to get into that game, unfortunately. So yeah. But yeah, okay, glad to hear that she's enjoying it. Somewhat. The Real Inquisitor says, okay, hear me out. A Mechanicus arm with a shoulder plate glued on with green stuff. That is kinda nice. But I don't have the Mechanicus arm yet. It's not been part of my Advent Calendar. Does this guy have a left arm? Yeah, okay, he does. She's embarrassed because it's just Palia. You know, no reason to be embarrassed. I don't know that game though. At least not by the name. Maybe if I see a picture of it. Hope my lore stuffs are okay. I also posted the cringy fan story as I promised. Ooh, nice. Very good. Then I have some stuff to read. Yeah, very nice. By the way, if you were wondering how the Discord channel is supposed to be run, please feel free to have a look into the channel The Town's Law. That's where all the rules are being posted. It's probably also going to be updated somewhere later down the track, as any law book is. But I think, you know, I don't know. I think most, you know, common sense and common decency go a very long way in that channel, so if you are just well-mannered or decently mannered, I think we'll all be able to have a good time over there. Anyway, what's your opinion on the Space King episode 4? Ooh, no, I haven't watched it yet. I would love to watch that show with my girlfriend, actually. But I know it probably won't be to her liking. So basically I have to wait for a good moment to watch it by myself. Which means I just have to wait for the next break that I'll take, probably tomorrow. So I'll probably watch it tomorrow. Do I have the pauldrons ready as well? Okay. I will start writing the law basic on the German civilian law code. Nah. I think the rules that I so far set up there are pretty, you know, alright as well. The thing is, and that's one more thing, so please don't take that personally, like any of you. There might be something, like in the coming week, that I see happening in any chat, maybe the way that you're posting something or something like that, you know, whatever. And I'm like, I don't really like that, but I haven't said it in the law. Tough luck, I'll just mold that till it is to my liking, you know. A very convoluted way of saying, if I see something posted or some behavior that I don't necessarily like to see, whatever that may be. I don't know what I'm looking for with by saying this, but it might just be that, I don't know, something is not being run the way that I see it. I'll basically might remove it or do it a little bit differently, and then put it in the law afterwards. Please don't take that personally. It will just be a case of, oh, I didn't think of that, or maybe I should have thought about that earlier. So it's definitely more my fault. Yeah. Again, please don't take anything personally that I might do to your posts of something. Maybe I also won't do nothing. I don't know. Like, maybe I will change nothing. Maybe you are all just instinctively doing everything right. Might be also a way. Praise be to Space King. Hell yeah. Hang on, I'll do the sign in a second. As the sky dries. Hang on. Is that right? Hang on. Yeah. Something like this, maybe? Praise be to Space King. There we go. And you're the king? Me? No. That's also another thing. Inquisitor, you know, did the roles in the channel all immersively, so I'm the emperor. of the channel. Like, very flattering, but maybe a little bit much. I don't know. You think I should stay the Emperor? Oh, it's a big... We will reveal a code of conduct, including several pages on why political belief is based and yours is fake and cringe. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Funny how that, you know, got censored on my end. That message didn't went through to me if I hadn't seen it on screen. So maybe the word code or something? Or political beliefs. One of those two is probably in the auto mod no-no section. Alright, I didn't prepare his gun. That's, of course, not so knorke. Oh, hang on, the music is over. There we go. FML, I bought new colors today, but I still can't get the old Thunderhawk blue color. Dang, It's based on the social structure and the Total War games. No, I get that. I 100% get that. Why you named me that? Just maybe it's a bit much, I don't know. But on the other hand, I don't know what to name myself either, so I guess I'll stay the Emperor for as long as I don't come up with a better term. But yeah, with the Thunderhawk blue, that's rough. I mean, again, I mixed up some Thunderhawk blue-ish color by mixing Ulthuan Grey. What was it? Ulthuan Grey, the Fang, and something else. I don't remember the third color. Probably have not noted that down. Shit. Sorry, can't help you. You know what's funny? I did ask my girlfriend while basically, you know, putting the last bit of food from the pot onto my plate. Like, do you want something? Are you sure you don't want anything? Don't you want like a little bit, like a potato or something? You know, whatever is left. And she's like, no, I don't want. I'm so full, I can't eat a single bite more. And now she's on her. She's been munching away on them chips. She's very cute. You're very cute. No, you're not too loud. Well, I did say how it was a bit odd that I asked you if you were still hungry and you said no. And now you've been munching away at the chips for the last 45 minutes and I'm thinking, did you lie to me? Oh, you're stressed. Oh no, that's not good. That's not good. She's fine. By the way, get well soon from the chat. I don't know who typed it in the beginning. But yeah. Alright. Oops, sorry. By the way, is anyone here a fan of Stargate? Not really. I tried to get into that series. Didn't really tickle my fancy. I did see quite a lot of it though. Very disjointed episodes as I just watched it on a regular TV and only like once a week. So, you know, not the most coherent way to watch a story. My potatoes are done. Nice. I wish you the best of an appetite. There we go, all auto bolter. Completely done. Also very nice with the nameplate up here. Stargate is a slow burn series, by the way. Oh, I'm sure it is. I think JD really likes that series. Not sure if I'm mixing it up, in his case, with Battlestar Galactica though. He probably likes both though. The Real Inquisitor says, sometimes I feel like the fantasy has less world building than 40k, because 40k has hundreds of jobs and ranks and whatnot. Fantasy just has standard Roman Empire structure. Yeah, I mean Holy Roman Empire, right? But yeah, I think 40k also has more world building because the writers are a lot more invested, and Games Workshop as a whole is a lot more invested in it. A lot of the world building from fantasy, like, you know, let's be real, it's also ripped directly, like directly from other verses, right? So probably that has something to do with it as well. 40k is just offered more of a creative groundwork, a creative base. One arm goes there. Drop of glue on the hand. The other arm goes there. I forgot to glue the bolter together. Stargate 1 and Stargate A? I don't know the acronym. I don't know the title of the show that well. Stargate Universe is horrible though. Yeah, really? Own all the shows, the 200 magazines and everything I could get my hands on. Dang. I didn't know Stargate was such a big deal. Though I do see some references here and there every now and then, like even today. Even nowadays. Probably should have cut the hand off a little bit differently, damn it. Hang on. There's a little bit of kit bashing involved as well. Whoops. Nobody saw that. There will be some green action happening, though off screen. Oops. By the way, does any of you guys have like a good tutorial for how to apply decals, like shoulder pad decals on a Space Marine? Because I've been trying to look for one and my last shoulder pad attempts myself looked god-awful. I think it has to, like, he has to hand it like this, right? Hold it like this. At least shooting from the hip. Not from the hip, but like, you know, there. Yeah. Micro solo and micro set? Okay, I heard about that, yeah. So I guess I need to get my hand on that, right? Damn it. Stargate is the longest running sci-fi show ever? Longer than Star Trek? Dang, didn't know. Holy shit. Oh, Stargate Atlantis. Right. It's definitely my favorite from the franchise. But SG-1 comes very close. SG-1 is Stargate 1, Commando... Oh, yeah. Stargate Atlantis, which runs parallel to later Stargate 1 seasons. Okay, bingo. I think it was Stargate Atlantis that I had a look at myself. That I saw. Didn't know Stargate was such a big deal though. Holy shit. Wasn't one of the guys like called Anubis or something? I sometimes forget. It was very Egyptian themed, was it not? That's all I remember. He's tilting his head to get a better angle, not too far. Something like this. Has to look at the same direction at the bolter, right? Legionary Cannon says, what chapter will you be painting those little fellas? In my own homebrew chapters, the Celestial Spears. which look very great. I'm actually very, very happy how this came out, how this guy came out still. We'll be painting those tomorrow though, because I'm very beat from a very long journey today and a weekend full of partying and drinking. Ah, I figured. Okay. There's so many chats happening. I definitely need to pay more attention. I'm sorry. I'm a little bit all over the place today. I hope that you can excuse that. Alright. I'll take one pauldron, then the other. Yes. Very nice. Great. Does he look good? He looks good. He looks decent. He looks fine. He'll be the sniper. Oh yeah. Alright. While that guy dries, let me look at the comments again. The chat. Panzer Kitsune, I'm sorry, but that's wrong. Oh yeah? Stargate is older than... Star Trek is older than Stargate. Yeah, Star Trek comes from the 60s. Stargate, the movie, was made in 1994. Alright. I did hear that a lot of Star Trek property was rather unsuccessful, at least at first, though. I personally am a rather big Trekkie fan, mostly because my mother likes it so much that I basically got sucked into that passively. And I really liked watching it as a kid, as it was one of the few sci-fi shows that was running on like Pro7 Max, I think. And that was one of the channels that my grandparents had. So I don't know, you know, watched a lot there. And I really like that. I think my favorite is either Star Trek New Generation and Star Trek Starship Voyager. I really like the concept of Voyager a lot. The OGs are great as well, although again, I did hear that the reception was very poor at first. Does the YouTube link show? No, it doesn't, sorry. But I did see a tutorial today of a guy using what you described, Microset and Microsoul. So I guess I just have to get that one, huh? Damn it! Didn't want to get too much stuff for that. Amazon announced a new Stargate show with OG writers. Oh god. Can't wait for them to butcher yet another beloved franchise. I hope it goes well. Stargate has more episodes than movies? Dang, even movies, holy shit. Stargate is more or less a hidden gem like Babylon 5. Oh yeah, Babylon 5, I remember that one. I remember it, as I say, because I always forget. Damn. By the way, Jan, if you're indeed still interested in painting one of your dudes as a basilisk, you have more than enough material, but it's not an obligation. Oh yeah, right, I did want to see how the basilisks look like. Hang on. What else do I have here, by the way? Let's read a bit of chat as the glue dries, right? Why not? I hope you guys are enjoying this. If I ever paint Space Marines, which I won't, I guess, it will be the Scythes of the Emperor, says Legionary Decanus. Ooh, yeah. And they do have a great color scheme and great lore. I really like the Scythes of the Emperors a lot. I'm glad they got so much screen time with Call. Very nice. Real Inquisitor asks, Jan, what do you want to know about Stargate? I don't know enough about Stargate to even ask what I want to know about it. So, and it is rather like convoluted lore. I think that'll be just a great lore video to have playing in the back as I'm painting more miniatures tomorrow, or like more digital art tomorrow, because I do need to get going with a lot of uni work. Rice says, I haven't heard of that, so I should be happy about that, I assume. Panzer Kitsune says, how to add transfers decal using Microset and Microsoul step-by-step guide. On this channel, brushstroke painting guides. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you for the recommendation, Panzer. I'll look that up after the stream, or definitely at least before tomorrow, where I have to, you know, attach the decals. Stargate TNG is my favorite, with Star Trek Voyager being close second. Ooh, nice. Nice. Good taste. Try painting one of the Space Marines in a Star Trek red shirt. Oh, that would be funny, wouldn't it? I guess that would be better for a Star Trek. Oh my gosh. Like what are those called? Like a Imperial Navy breaching crew or something like that. You know, one of those kill teams. Paint those guys in Star Trek attire. I think that would go kinda hard, wouldn't it? Yeah, that's a good idea. Also, the oil burn on my right hand is starting to itch. Did burn yourself on oil? Damn it. Of course I enjoy watching you, Jan. Wouldn't be here if I didn't. Yeah, well, you know, just right now I'm just reading chat, right? So I hope that's fine. Be happy you didn't. The show was weird and not at all law accurate. They also assassinated Catherine's character for a girl boss. Which show are we talking about? Do you mean Catherine Janeway? During Voyager? Because I did watch Voyager. I did watch the entirety of Voyager. Are like some exceptions, right? But I saw like the earliest episodes, the last episodes, and a lot of stuff that happened in between. I probably missed a handful of episodes, but apart from that, I did watch the entire series. I did watch it in very like young years though, so there is a strong possibility that I missed, like I didn't recognize when bad writing was happening. There are the paint scheme I use on Space Marines 2, since it's literally really fitting. And which chapter are you again talking about? Oh, Scythes of the Emperor. Yes. I use on Space Marine 2 since it's really fitting. Yeah. It's very cool paint scheme. Really great lore. 10 out of 10. 100% my comfort streamer. Hell yeah. Great to hear, man. If you want Stargate lore, check out Science Insanity. Oh, great. Hang on. That's definitely a message that I should photograph. Boom, thank you. Voyager's my favorite Star Trek show. The Doctor is a great character. Oh yeah, I remember Star Trek was good. Star Trek was good. Yeah, I think I really liked watching Picard as well, like the new Picard series. I watched both seasons with my mother, and she really enjoyed those. So, you know. But I'm also not like the biggest Trekkie, so I just enjoy a good show. Although I do understand a lot of people saying, hey, this is not really Star Trek. I get that, definitely. It was a lot more action heavy than character and research driven, right? Yeah. Legionary Decanter says, which I look forward to in Space Marine 3, since it's gonna have the Necrons as enemies because of the 500 words narrative with Titus. Yes, that's what I figured as well. I think Theinrich and I once talked about that. I don't know if on stream, but back then my guess was as well that they would probably put in the Necrons as enemies. I mean, they did seem to have all the assets already. There was a lot of Necron stuff lying around everywhere, and I would really like to see that. Yeah, Necrons would be fun. Stargate Origin, right. Catherine is a very important character for the whole platoon to start and for the whole plot to start, and they assassinated her. I'm really mad about that. Dang, yeah, okay. I just hope the writing for the game will be less shitty. I mean, I don't know what to expect really from like Warhammer writing, especially not a shooter game. Maybe that's just me, but aren't they all like the same? You know, you get deployed to a planet because shit is fucked up, then you see that shit is even more fucked up than you originally thought, and in the end you fight chaos, no matter which enemy you start with. So I don't know. Maybe that's just me though. GW, please bring back pariahs. Oh yeah, did they retcon those? I thought they were still a thing. By the way, added some of my Warhammer memes to the Discord. Check them out at your own leisure. Oh yeah, sure. By the way, I will what's it called when an U-boat goes under the wave? I'm doing that. I'll dive, right? I'll dive to look for parts that I shoot all over the place. A Krieg helmet. Hang on, be right back. I'll take a deep dive to my own deepest, darkest self. Okay. There seem to have been no more parts lost. 40k aside, I'm thinking about starting reading fantasy books of Nagash's story. Fantasy books are really hit and miss. The fantasy writing is crazy. I remember one of the orc novels featuring, for example, Skarsnik, right? I think it was one of the End Times books though, featuring Skarsnik as a character, as like one of the main characters, and he basically disappeared through like the mid part of the novel. And when asked about that, the author was basically like, "Oh yeah, Skarsnik, right? I completely forgot him." What do you mean you forget one of the main characters as you're writing the book? And the Tyrion and Tactus saga, as a High Heaven player myself, was really badly written. Like, dang, even pre-A-level me was able to figure that one out, that was messed up. Though the Shadow King from the High Elven novels was really good. I like that one a lot. Yes, do that, they're great. Okay, nice. The End Times are not canon? I mean, yeah. Yeah, that stuff was ass. The thing is, the End Time writing was ass, so the way that they described them in detail was ass, but what happened during the End Times was kinda cool. Like, a lot of characters had, like, great stuff, like Volkmar the Grim had some great moments. But yeah, the Fey Enchantress on the other hand got really done dirty, so yeah, I don't know. By the way, some of my sunflowers have buds now. In what regard? I'm very excited. Oh, okay. Nice. Gotrek and Felix is a hilarious series. Oh yeah, I've heard about that. Like, I know the characters, of course. I haven't read the books though. Alrighty. Let me check out some memes and jokes in the Discord server. I do recognize this art style. Hang on. Whoa. Yeah, that's a great painting. I do recognize this art style from the guy who paints a lot of memes for Vermintide. Tintin in the Realm of the Lizardman is also a great picture. Oh my gosh. Bruh. Nah, man, you can't show that. Bruh. I'm going through them really quickly now. Hell yeah. Discord time. A common complaint is that they jumped to kill the character off to relaunch the setting finally. The characters. Yeah, yeah, I have to disagree halfway. So many characters got done super dirty. Yeah, no, definitely. I definitely know what you mean. It's kind of like, you know. And at the end, they let the end time happen off screen to launch Age of Sigmar. So, I don't know. Oh, I didn't know there was a Discord server. Yes, the invite link is currently pinned in the top of our of the chat. Oh, Fatman's Kitchen says afternoon on stream on Twitch. Hey man, I hope you don't you haven't been sitting there for too long. Fatman's Kitchen. Oh, okay, it can't have been. Okay, thankfully. Whew. I oftentimes forget to look at the Twitch chat. But yeah, the Discord server has been opened like 30 minutes ago. Officially. There will be another community post detailing the entire thing later on. Alright. Dream Parade. Oh yeah. Sweet old dudes insane. Definitely. Very nice job. You caught the classic Nighthaunt scheme very well, I think. Oh yeah. The blood for the blood god at the bottom, spotted. You know, very clean, very workable. Very what's it called? Not workable, serviceable. Very nice. Very nice. Such cool miniatures. The Nighthaunt have just an amazing range. Alright. The end times and the fall of Cadia have quite a lot in common. So undercooked and jumping the shark just to get it over with. Yeah. I think there will always be a thing with 40k. But yeah, Fatman's Kitchen, how are you doing, man? Hope you had a great weekend and a great Sunday. There we go. Legionary Decanus is here as well. Fetchman's Kitchen is also here. Holy shit, wow, you jumped the gun very quickly. Holy shit, nice. Alright. Okay, it's getting too much. Let's get back to business. I've been taking quite a long break to have a look at the Discord channel. I'm very happy that you guys are just joined the Discord, also switched to YouTube. Alright, thank you very much. I'm glad to have you on either platform. Of course, as YouTube is my main platform, it does the algorithm a lot better if you watch over here. But no stress, whatever's convenient for you. Yeah, glad to have you here. No more Discord fun. I think, you know, depending on how things go, I would like to do like a Discord community event stream. Maybe like once a month or once every 1.5 months or something, depending on how much is being sent over there. But I have to cook that a little bit, you know, up here before I say any more, because I think it is quite fun, and I like doing that stuff, doing and seeing that kind of stuff on YouTube. How are these arms made? Like, something is not adding up. Because this is one of the left arms that I've got for this miniature. And it won't fit like this. Like, why? I don't have the guidebook, so I don't know. Alright, fine, I'll start painting too. Oh yeah. Or at least building, one of the two. And we have a lot of work to get done here. And I definitely need to mute Discord during these streams. I'm sorry if one of you, if you or like a VOD watcher might get irritated on the constant noise. Just cut that shit off. And I'll have to do some green stuff action later. It is what it is. Okay. So paint here. Glue the arm in place. This guy actually has the better stance for like sniper rifle, I think, than the auto bolter. Can I change this still? I kinda can. Then I'll do it the other way around. Let's rip and tear. Very gruesome operation. I need to remove his head. Ah! Alright. Sorry to everyone, just really excited. No. You can post how much and whatever you want. Like, you know, with reason. It's just that, you know, it is of course my responsibility to make sure that the stream also works fine. I'm so used to the sound, whatever. Alright. Yeah, but yeah. These arms should definitely be like on here or something. And then the left arm, of course, like this. Oh, shit. I'll be right back. Do I have my cables? Alright, it's getting a bit tired. I'm thinking I'm gonna call it good night, fellas. Alright, good night, Legionary. Thanks for checking in. Welcome to the Discord. I'll see you again. Hopefully tomorrow. If I'm not sick myself. Yeah, something along these lines. And then maybe the head more like this. Yeah. He doesn't need to be fired. Not every Space Marine has to actually like fire his gun. Or right away. We may need more emojis. I mean, that's also my responsibility, right? It was one of the advertisements that I put on the channel member list. The reason I haven't gotten to that yet is because I never thought that people would actually buy the membership for such a small YouTube painting Warhammer channel. So yeah, you guys definitely surprised me with that one. Alright. Now we can do it like this. We'll make this guy the sniper. Night dudes. Oh, you're going as well? I'm ditching the Thunderhawk blue now. Displacing the Taurox and Kalgar blue. Also a good idea, I think. So it needs to be something like this, right? There definitely needs to be some green stuff action. Come on. Come on. Is the bolter vertical, like horizontal, like parallel to the horizon base of the base? I think so. And then we put his head on a different body. Technically speaking, we did alter the miniatures a lot now. I just hope it's alright. Today, Jan learns about the mechanism of the market and special niche position occupation. Hang on, I need to read that again. Yeah, I need to read it in the Top Gun voice, right? Welcome to Brink of Art. Today, we are building... Today, Hightower is explaining the mechanisms of the Holy Roman Empire, as Feinrich is painting another comic strip for his original characters. And Jan learns about the mechanism of the market and special niche position occupation. Did a bad job on there. Maybe my girlfriend is right and my voice actually is a little bit raspier than usual. By the way, where can we start doing calls and voice chats? In actually the channel, what is it? Common speaking and speaking apparatus. Though I'm not sure how often I can join there, so that's also one of the reasons why I was so hesitant on making a Discord channel, because I don't know how often I'll be able to visit and for how long myself. I just hope you guys will forgive me. Maybe it'll be important. I need to think about how to use this channel the best and maybe make some different sort of content surrounding that. So maybe it'll be a time. Give me some time to think about it. how to use it the best. By the way, those were some of my mildest memes. We check and enjoy our dark humor. You know, being stuck between German and Soviet sphere of influence. I get that. I think you're fine. I think you're fine to post. I haven't seen your memes though, I think. Those were Inquisitors memes that I looked at before, wasn't it? I don't remember. As long as it's Warhammer related and like not too crazy, I think it's okay. And if I see something I don't like, don't take it personally. I'll just inform you about it and, you know. Those were mine? Oh, right. I'm very liberal with rules, and I'm very liberal with the rule enforcement. Ha! Sorry. We'll see. We'll just see how it evolves. What will be necessary, what won't. You know, stuff like that. It is ever evolving, and I am fully prepared to recognize that this first week will be rather chaotic. But that's completely fine. I just hope that I don't irritate some of you guys with the way I'll handle the Discord server. I hope everything will still stay cool. There we go. And another Space Marine fully built. We have been streaming for 1.5 hours, which is roughly the time that I thought I'd need for these guys. Usually it takes me like 1 hour, like half an hour per miniature that I build. Because, you know, scraping every mold line and stuff like that. And being rather slow with it. And with all the talking, I thought we might take more than that, like half an hour more. So yeah, that's fine. Very cool Marines. I'm really happy to see how this is all coming together. And I'm definitely excited to paint them tomorrow. We also have, of course, one more Hellblaster that needs some painting. I already primed him in the color of these Celestial Spears because I thought that's the only right call to make for him. Yeah. Of course, you know, this guy, this Hellblaster has already been painted with, like, in the Dark Angel color scheme. I'm just figuring, basically, alright, I want to try. I want to have Hellblasters in my Celestial Spear detachment as well as maybe a possible Dark Angel detachment. So if worst comes to worst, I'll just get myself another unit of Hellblasters and fill the ranks with that. Whatever is missing. Okay. That being said, these two guys are now fully built. There are, of course, some details that we can do, though I fear that those won't be able to be seen during the stream anyway. So I think I'll cut it short for today and leave you guys. Because, again, I do feel like I'm being kind of rambly today. Kind of all over the place, not really focused too much. So I think I'll just cut today's stream a little bit shorter than usual to be able to go whole hog tomorrow again. And of course, tomorrow will be another day of the Advent Calendar, so maybe one more miniature will be joining. So maybe instead of painting 3 tomorrow, we'll be painting 2 tomorrow and 2 more overmorrow. I'm not quite sure. And today, by the way, in the Advent Calendar, I got this guy. Some Dark Angel Contrast Grain. Very cool. Very sweet of my girlfriend. That's so cool. Finish it off with a little bit more Discord? Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? Up, up, up. Let me position everything correctly. Hang on. do this. All right. Always feels good to be back streaming. And tomorrow I hope I'll be able to do even more. There we are. Like this. Cheers. For once this is a non-alcoholic beverage. It is actually cold tea. What are you painting? Asked Kevin Lopez. Ah, man. I'm so sorry. Currently, we're not painting anything. Today, as you can even see a little bit in the... Oh, no? Hang on, is my camera alright? Hello? Camera? Hang on. Hello? Something is not right. Okay, that is weird. Something is happening with has happened with my camera, and I need to investigate, though off screen. What we did today was basically just build miniatures, 2 more tactical Primaris Marines. As Vash puts it, we have been building friendship today, so no painting. But today, tomorrow, and overmorrow, given that my camera will work again, and this is only like a small hiccup, we'll be painting some more Celestial Spears. So the guys that we've been painting in our second live stream, so you know, the orange and bone colored Marines. Really loving the paint job, really want to see more of those guys. Also, genuine question, what other countries have Iron Brew? Other countries? Cheers. I don't know. He became British. Nice. Okay, time for more Discord. Let's go. Stream Parade. So basically, Kevin, you've just called the outro of today's stream. I'm sorry. But we will continue tomorrow from possibly starting at like, you know, between 6 and 7, right? As the youngsters say nowadays. There we go. Some nice Necrons. Interesting color scheme. Can't really say I've seen this before. The white armor. Of course, you know, the metal, and I've even seen like some pink energy. But the white armor is definitely something new. Very drab bases as well. Oh yeah. Nice. Yeah. Oh, somebody's different. There's the odd one out. One General Grievous inspired Necron. I've never really had a good look at Necron miniatures. There is actually a lot more decay going on than I thought. They are actually looking a lot more zombie-like than I originally thought. Huh. Intriguing. I love the Necron lore. It's never really thought to be able to see that much. You know, for it to be that visible. Huh. And of course, memes and jokes. Can I really open that? Hang on, let me curate those jokes for YouTube. I mean, starting off the bat right with a classic. Copyright by bingrui.ins. Alright. Maybe inspirational Instagram? Who knows? Behold, brothers, my stuff. Very nice. Very successful. Wow, that bolter's looking mighty nice. Holy shit. And then, of course, Semper Tyrannidus. Oh, fuck. This is the most confused and like aghast looking Tyrannid I've ever seen. Also very nice artwork. Very nicely done. Blood Ravens? Blood Ravens? No. Are those Blood Ravens? I'm not actually sure. Yeah, probably, right? Has to be. Huh. I just see red armor and I'm immediately just thinking Blood Angels, but no, you're right. Probably Blood Ravens, yeah. Huh. Well caught. Alright. And then of course we have the building workshop. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, with Fatman's Kitchen in the Discord, we'll be seeing some crazy builds, won't we? Some crazy kit bashes and custom made stuff. Oh yes. Holy shit. Yo, that goes crazy. Are you kidding me? Straight fire. What? Hell yeah. Oh yeah. And then of course the coloring workshop as well. Ooh. Oh yeah. Ooh, the Necron trophy. Ooh, the Orcat over here. Dang. Also classic What's happening over there? The Orclaw. Is he doing a Commissar Yarrick over there? Ooh, nice OSL effect with the eye as well. Very subtle, but very convincing. I got my first ever free mini at the Warhammer store today. Free mini? So either you told them you're a beginner or you bought something like 50 plus, for 50 plus bucks, right? Was it really free then? Which was it? Warboss Claw? Oh yeah, it is. Very nice base again. Like all around, very nice bases. Very clean paint job of course as well. Closer look for you? Oh yeah. And the skin, you know, whoever said it? Inquisitor said it. The skin does look very well painted, very nice. Very smooth writing as well. Oh, I never saw how the Aquila was actually different on these chaplains, huh? Some give you 1 minute mini for per month for shop painting contest. Oh yeah? Oh. Okay, nice. Ah. Didn't know that. I'm not that well versed with the rituals and rites of the regular Games Workshop stuff. Yeah, very nice, of course. Also, I'm really liking what's happening here. So you post a picture with, you know, a caption, of course, and then some comments and you know, all that. Very nice, very nice. That's exactly what I want to see. Oh, Basilisk collection. Oh yeah, the Basilisks are your chapter, right? So the guy with the Orclaw is the first Basilisk I see. Intriguing. Okay. Great Dreadnought, by the way. Great centerpiece. Wow. Okay. Oh wow, with the skull and the tribal insignia, very nice. Very cool looking, cool looking collection you've got there. Those are all you've got? Yeah. Looking great. Armor. This looks like a kill team almost. Like a Black Shield kill team, but like converted. Intriguing. Very colorful for the fact that they're like bone and black colored armor for the base. There's a lot of coloration going on here. I'm liking that a lot. Snowy bases, oh yeah. Alright, I've seen this guy, I think. I think you showed me that once before. Intriguing. The scout doesn't look happy. This Taurox is just killing me now. I'm gonna put it in the box of will paint in 5 years. The Yeah. I would offer to paint it for you, but I mean, it's mostly the color that you're struggling with, right? Like getting the right tone. And since I don't have an old Thunderhawk blue myself, I probably won't be able to help you with that. Nice minis here as well. It almost looks like Orion of sorts. Of course, on the other hand, it doesn't look like Orion at all, right? But very nice. Intriguing matches. Where'd you get this stuff? Oh, you said it. Not Warhammer, but my recent D&D antagonist. Bingo. Okay. But my sisters have completed. Okay. Nice. Yeah, the tone of the old Thunderhawk blue. Maybe I have to look, and if I'm able to mix something up that looks just like it, I'll make a short and tag you in it. That's like the best I can offer. If I get to it. And more basilisks. Chapter Master. Terminator armor. Proper. Hell yeah. Very intriguing chapter armor. Like as well, like these Greaves down here do not come stock with a Terminator like this, or did they used to come like this? I'm not sure. Or if this is like a kit bash of sorts. I mean, the rest of the stuff is also very nicely kit bashed, so wouldn't be surprised. Those wings are awesome? Yeah. They definitely are. Almost look like they are airbrushed. Very smooth transition. Oh yeah. Oh, hell yeah. That, like, without going too crazy, that might be one of the coolest dreadnoughts I've ever seen. This guy goes so hard. I wanted to say, like, maybe even have some scorch marks around the area here, like where the flamers are. But maybe that would be too much, so I'm not even sure if there is anything to add. Very clean and very nice battle damage as well. Hell yeah, the Dreadnought goes really hard. Very well done. Very well done. Rice, excellent job. He's a Cataphractii Indomitus kit bash? Ah, bingo. Thanks, Jan. Oh no, like, definitely. This guy goes crazy. The pose as well, the dynamic pose. Ah. Chef's kiss. Amazing. And Vash says, thanks, his wings are on fire and all of his boss abilities are fire-based. Okay, I just wrote based, okay. Fire-based, so I tried to keep it in the flavor. Alright. Yeah, very well done. Very nice. Alright guys, should I have one last look at the art and drawing workshop? I guess so, right? This is a very, very community-driven stream today, which I don't mind at all, but yeah. If nobody would like to see the VOD later, wouldn't be surprised at all. And a nice Ultramarine Land Raider. Very clean. Very clean, actually, like... Oh, yeah. It's not as easy as one might imagine to get such a clean look on these big flat armor panels. Oh. Very good. Ooh, nice detail over here. Yeah. Not too bad, not bad at all. And that was also a gift from my dad. Ah, that'll give you the inspiration you need to get fashion a paint job like that. Again, very well done. Thumbs up from me. Hell yeah. It's super easy, barely an inconvenience. You mean the flat look on the armor panels? I know, yeah, but on the other hand, I do see a surprising amount of people struggling with big flat armor panels. So Yeah, you know, you'd think that'd be easy, but Relican of AK Blue Berets, Dry Brush of Celestia Grey. Nice. Yeah, very nicely done. I definitely see the dry brush effect. Yeah. Very nice. I love a good pre-battle clean look, says Vash. Oh yeah. Definitely. Nice. Okay, one last look at the art library. You dry brush with the gray at random places on the blue and it gives good depth. Yeah, it is nice. You did very well. Custom artwork commissioned by Tab Salad. That's some great lighting over there. Holy shit, shout out to Tab Salad over here. That's some nice work. Oh yeah. Those are some ferocious looking Space Marines as well. Very nice, very tribalistic. Oh yeah. My unit is very like the classic, like my homebrew chapter is the very like epitome of a Space Marine basically. So you know you have your stoic warrior there to protect the people under his wing. But these are like some crazy Space Marines. Very interesting to see that. And again, very nice artwork. Tyrannic War Veteran edited photo. Ooh. Let's see if I can spot the edits. Oh, possibly the weapons, right? This chain looks edited as well. Hard to say. Hard to say what is edited and what's not. Which I guess means that you did a good job editing. Yeah, that's my Basilisk for you. Bingo. Nice. Very intriguing. And then some more pictures. Wow, you did a... Alright. You did think of everything. But yeah. I'll have a closer look on my own time off camera. I'll especially look at the lore library and whatever else you might post in here. I would recommend not posting in the stream parade when I'm offline. I think that, you know, if you just want to showcase something you're working on right on the go, I think the building and the building, coloring and art channels are better suited for that. The stream parade is really just while I'm live. Hey Jan, I did this. You want to have a look at it? You know, those kind of sorts. That kind of deal. What can I say? I love my lads. Yeah, you know, the love definitely shines through. Again, especially in the Dreadnought. Crazy stuff. Very nice. Alright guys. Thank you very much for joining me in this very disjointed, very all over the place stream today. I hope you like it. I hope I get the camera running again. And yeah. And with that, I think it's time to leave for tonight. Had a good time? Great. Thanks. I'm glad to hear that. And of course, there'll be a post detailing the Discord server and of course, the PO box as well. Alright. Have a nice evening. You too, guys. Thanks for being here. And I'll see you again, hopefully, tomorrow. Bye bye. Bye bye.